guess it's Ernie's water now. Huh? Anything to say for yourself? No? Okay, enjoy the water. The very well filtered water. No. That is my computer charger. Are you just trying to destroy my life this morning? Good morning, everyone. I am out on a little walk to start out my day, just with some movement, some fresh air, some sunshine, and it feels so good. I can't tell you how much of a difference it's made shifting some of my, getting my step count into earlier in the day. Just starting off my day with movement and fresh air and sunshine is so invigorating. I'm going to attempt a workout today. I haven't worked out in a week because, as I showed you guys last week, I hurt my neck doing yoga. It turns out I actually kind of hurt my neck pretty bad. And today is the first day that I'm pretty much pain-free. So I think I might be able to do a light workout. I'm not gonna do anything that's going to be heavy for my body. I just kind of want to do something other than walking and get my body moving a little bit more intensely. So I'm just gonna try it. And if I'm feeling any sort of strain on my neck, I'm definitely gonna stop. Today on my walk, I am listening to a few different podcast episodes featuring Dr. Jolene Brighten, the author of Beyond the Pill. I just started listening to the Model Health Show episode. That's the interview with her. I'm embarking on a little hormone balancing journey right now and just trying to get more in touch with my natural rhythms and such. So just trying to digest as much information about the female hormonal cycle as I can. All right, walk accomplished. It is now workout time. I've decided I'm gonna do hypertrophy workout A from the Brains edition of my Brains and Gains program. The Brains edition is designed to be anywhere between 2 and 4 days a week of exercising, and so it's built more around a full body-ish kind of split, whereas the Gains edition is anywhere from 4 to 6 days a week, and so that is a body part split. And since I haven't trained in a week, I thought it'd be good to just do full body, just to get my whole body engaged and moving. So that's what we're gonna do. Tapping out there apparently. I have a throbbing headache now, probably caused by some amount of neck tension. So that's all we got for the day. All right, just had a little lie down to recalibrate my head because that was not fun. Hopefully when I stand up, my head won't start throbbing again, but I am hungry. I have literally no plans for what I'm eating today. I haven't prepped anything, and so today I think what I'm gonna do is figure out what my plan is for the next week so that I can go grocery shopping tomorrow and then prep stuff. I'll probably plan that out later and I'll take you through that with me, but for today I have no idea what I'm eating, but right now I am craving some chia seed pudding. Yeah, that sounds amazing. And I'm gonna add some maca powder to it to support hormone balance. But since chia pudding doesn't have that much protein in it, I do want to get some protein in with my breakfast. So maybe I'll make some chia pudding, and then while it's gelatinizing and solidifying, I'll make a couple scrambled eggs. Yes. Yes, I like this plan. Let's do it. We have breakfast part 1. It's just 3 scrambled eggs with a little bit of cashew cheese, some chives, and then salt and pepper. Pretty plain, but delicious. And then I threw on 2 Siete almond flour tortillas just because I went to Whole Foods hungry the other day, and so I got these. And so I have them, and so I should eat them. They're also delicious, so I'm not really complaining. And then breakfast part 2, the chia seed pudding is in the fridge, getting all puddingy. And we have breakfast part 2. So I promise I'm gonna do a full video on all this hormone stuff soon, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, etc. But there's just one more thing that I want to mention about it today, and that's something that I just started taking to promote hormone balance, and that is the Hormone Balance blend from Ned. If you guys don't know, Ned, my favorite CBD oil company and the only CBD oil company that I get CBD from, they have a whole natural cycles collection, which is a collection of 4 different products designed to help balance female hormones throughout the cycle. It's designed to complement the natural fluctuations of your hormones throughout the month. So I want to eventually test out all the products, but I want to do it like one at a time just to see how they individually affect me before I combine them all for one strong force of hormone balance. So I just started taking this like a couple days ago, so I can't confirm whether or not it has done anything super special or helpful for me, but I am really excited to see what results I do get from it. So this is a full spectrum hemp oil. It's mostly CBD with a bunch of other cannabinoids in there as well, but it has additional ingredients mixed in to promote hormone balance. So I'm not gonna go through all of them because there's quite a few, but just to like pick some of the highlights. It has red raspberry leaf in it, which is used a lot in traditional medicine and is thought to nourish the uterus, promote a healthy pelvic floor, as well as reduce menstrual pain. And then both nettle and dandelion leaf promote healthy liver function, and having a well-functioning liver is absolutely key for maintaining a healthy hormone cycle. Evening primrose oil is a very strong antioxidant full of fatty acids that can help reduce inflammation and also promote hormone balance. So there's a bunch of other stuff in here that basically is really good for helping balance your hormones. So this one is for overall hormone balance, which is why I'm starting with it, but they also have the period ease blend that is specifically to help ease menstrual symptoms around your period. They have the hormone energize roll-on, which has different compounds in it to help kind of like give you energy when you need it, and then the period soothe salve to help alleviate period pains. You just like rub it on and stuff like that. So I'm excited to dive into all this, but yeah, I will keep you updated with how it's working for me. For now, just sticking with this one. I think I might as well just take some now. Also, can we just appreciate like the packaging for this? It's so beautiful. As always, if you want to try Ned, you can use my code FITAndNerdy to get yourself 15% off. I will link to the Natural Cycles collection down in the description box below if you want to check it out. I highly recommend it. Like, I am so excited to finally be diving into this. So I've come outside to lay in the sun, to get some last minute vitamin D, and by last minute I really mean last minute because it's like 4:30. There's like only half an hour of vitamin D left available for the day. And B, to help my hair dry, I just took a shower because tonight I'm planning on dyeing my hair purple. But both of those things are beside the point, because right now I actually quickly wanted to touch on why it's important to eat enough when you are actively trying to lose fat. Even if you're following everything like to the T, doing things the right way, going through mini cut cycles. If you haven't seen my video about mini cut cycles and why they're so important, I will link it down in the description box below. But it's so important to not undereat when you're trying to lose fat, especially if you have like a significant amount of fat to lose. But you also want to make sure you're in enough of a deficit for it to be effective. It's kind of the Goldilocks problem. You want to be in enough of a deficit, but not too much of a deficit. You want to find the maximally effective deficit. Let's actually start with a deficit that's too small, because that's a little bit easier to explain. Basically, if you're only eating in like a 100, 150, maybe 200, that you might be able to get away with the 200 calorie deficit, but like a small calorie deficit of like 50 to 150 calories is not going to be big enough to really elicit change. That's gonna be a deficit that your body can adapt to in a split second, and so you're just going to not be burning any extra calories because your body's gonna be like, okay, we only have to adjust by this much, we're just gonna adjust. And so it's gonna take you out of the deficit by itself. But when it comes to having too big of a deficit, you might be thinking, but Marissa, the bigger deficit I'm in, the faster I'll lose weight. And to an extent, that's true, but once you hit a certain threshold, the bigger you make your deficit, the less big it actually becomes. So let me just explain that really quick. The less you eat, the less you're going to burn for a variety of reasons. So basically, if you are significantly under eating, your TDEE is immediately going to decrease. And this isn't due to like metabolic adaptation that's slowing your metabolism to account for it. It's purely because you don't have enough energy going into your body to sustain the amount of activity you were doing before. So a lower intake of food is going to lower your TEF, the thermic effect of food, so you're literally burning fewer calories digesting because you're eating less food, so you don't have to burn as many calories to digest it. It's also going to impact your NEAT because you're going to have less energy coming in. You're going to be severely energy deprived, and so you're not going to be as inclined to fidget throughout the day. You're not going to be as inclined to like get up and move around, and so generally you're just going to be in a less active state, and that's something your body naturally downregulates if you are in a calorie deficit. And the more of a deficit you're in, the more it downregulates it. And then the other thing is your workouts are not going to be nearly as effective if you are severely calorie restricted. Maybe before you were burning like 500 calories during your workout, but if you don't have the fuel in your body to be able to push yourself close to that level that you were pushing yourself, maybe you're only going to burn 300 or 200 calories during your workout, and that's like 300 calories less of a deficit than you think you're in, and so you might as well eat those extra 300 calories so that you can burn as much through your workouts. And like, yes, the less you eat, the more of a deficit you're going to be in general. It just comes down to the fact that once you pass a certain threshold, once you pass your Goldilocks point, that increase of a deficit gets you less and less benefit. It's diminishing returns the more of a deficit you go into. If you only have a couple pounds to lose, then yes, I do think you can get away with a slightly bigger deficit. But if you are going for sustainable weight loss when you have like more than 10 pounds to lose, then it's just, there's no reason to push yourself that hard because you aren't getting as much out of it as you think you are. And so it's just going to be frustrating to be like, I'm in a 1,000 calorie deficit. I should be losing 2 pounds a week. Why am I only losing 1 pound a week? Well, it's because you're actually moving a lot less, your workouts are a lot lower, and you're not burning as much through the thermic effect of food. So your TDEE is actually a lot lower just because you're eating less. So I just personally recommend not putting yourself through that struggle and that pain for the diminishing effects of the deficit. All right, I have finished my work for the day. I just need to kind of like prep, decide when I'm going to prep for the following week, and then go for a walk, and then go either pick up dinner. I might order delivery depending on how much the delivery costs. But as far as planning my meals go, I figured I would just like talk out loud to you my thought process for like planning my food. I don't like to meal prep and like stick strictly to like specific meals every day for a week, but what I do like to do is batch cook just to save myself time. And each week I like to make sure I'm kind of changing it up, at least compared to the previous week, so that I'm not just eating the same thing every single day, because variety is key for getting in all of your micronutrients. I say that, and I really want to remake the smoothie bowl that I made the week before last, the chocolate frosty smoothie bowl that I've shown you guys twice already. But I've also been having a lot of chia seed pudding lately, and I really like it. Neither of those are very difficult to prep. That's the thing. What I could do, you know what, that's what I'll do. I make sure I have ingredients for both, because both of them need almond milk, so either way, I would need to buy almond milk. And then on the day of, I can just decide which one I want. Because chia seed pudding takes literally like 3 minutes. I don't prep that ahead of time. I just make sure I have the ingredients that I want to have in it. And then as long as I have the frozen ingredients ready for the smoothie, that I can just pop in the blender in like 3 minutes also. So I won't have to batch cook. I just have to batch make sure I have the ingredients available. So right now I am writing down all the ingredients that both of those need so that I can go through like my pantry and fridge and double check and see what I need. I think right now I have enough sweet potato. I just need to steam it and freeze it, because that is the key for that smoothie recipe, is steamed then frozen and then blended in there. So I need to do that to the sweet potato, and I think I want to add in some zucchini. Oh, that'll be a great way to salvage some of the kale that's about to go bad in my freezer. I can freeze that and add that to my smoothie as well. That's perfect. When I plan these preps, I like to make sure that I'm including like whatever is left in my fridge so that nothing really goes bad. Saves food and saves me a lot of money. And then I need to double check to see whether or not I have enough avocado. I think everything else I have and is like ready to go. Oh, I need to buy almond milk. So I'll go with what I'm feeling there for breakfast. Now what I usually do from here is decide on dinner, and then for a snack during the day, or like whenever I decide I want to snack, I will usually just try to use up my leftovers that I have in my fridge, anything that's like not being used up in these other meals that I'm making. And I think I have plenty in my pantry and my fridge to be set on snacks for a while, so I think all I really have to worry about is dinner. And I did notice the other day that I still have a ton of like chickpea and lentil and edamame based pastas. They're kind of just sitting there taking up space, so I kind of want to eat them. So I think what I might do is make my paleo chili that is just full of vegetables, pasta sauce, ground meat, and then add that to pasta. Oh, this recipe is in Project Comeback though, and I think it's also in my Brains and Gains ebook if you are curious about my paleo chili recipe. Okay, that's the plan. Perfect. It comes out to about 1,600 calories. It's 180 grams of carbs, 60 grams of fat, and 91 grams of protein. Perfect. Love it. Let's do it. Time to go for a walk. Oh wait, actually, time to see if that restaurant will deliver to me so that I can go for a walk, and when I get back from my walk, I'll have food. I'm actually gonna show you guys what I wanna get. So there's this restaurant called Kava. It's like Chipotle, but Mediterranean. Let me show you. So I'm gonna get the greens and grains bowl. Oh no, usually they have more greens choices than this, but they're probably just on a limited menu right now. So I'm gonna do half romaine because I have kale that I can add in, some lentils, tzatziki, and roasted red pepper hummus. Ooh, protein, braised lamb.
Yes.
That sounds delicious. Toppings. Let's do some cabbage slaw. Let's do some tomato and cucumber, pickled onions, feta, heck yeah, yogurt dill, and lemon herb tahini. That sounds amazing. Perfect. It's hair dyeing time. I am super prepared. I have put trash bags all over the floor so that I don't stain it. Got a trash bag on the sink to protect it. I am using the Manic Panic Plum Passion. It's a temporary, relatively non-toxic hair dye. I have used this before and I loved how it turned out, so I'm just hoping it does the same thing again. I'm going for like a super subtle, can barely see it in kind of a certain light kind of purple. I'm not going like vibrant purple. If it's vibrant purple, I'm gonna be freaked out and not happy, but thankfully it's temporary. I think it washes out in like 4 or 5 washes, so even if it's horrible, it'll be fine. Ernie, you don't want to be purple. I recommend you leave. Oh, I forgot to put the Vaseline on my face so that I don't dye my scalp. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do this the right way. I'll see you afterwards.
One eternity later.
Okay, so, oh wow, it looks very purple in this light. It doesn't look this purple in the mirror. But yeah, this is what we're working with right now. It's definitely more purple than I was going for, but I think after one wash, it's gonna be exactly what I want it to be. I'm like, it's kind of growing on me. I just prefer to be a little bit more subtle, but I'm not mad about it. It looks so purple in the camera. This is weird. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe I should make this a permanent thing, like actually go to a hairstylist and a permanent purple hair. No, I'm not doing that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you got a little bit of something out of it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Feel free to share it with your friends, your family on social media. If you want to see more videos from me all about health and fitness, you can check them out over here. To see future videos from me all about health and fitness, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell, and I will see you very soon. Bye.